Okay, in this video we're going to look at an example of a problem that involves angle of elevation. So it says the angle of elevation of a flagpole from a point on the ground 25 meters away from its base is 15 degrees. Given this, calculate the height of the flagpole. In any problem, it is very important to visualize the information that is given. Okay, so we have a flagpole, so we can somehow create a line that will serve as a flagpole. And then 25 meters away from the base, so the base of the flagpole, so it's the one on the ground, the base of the flagpole, or 25 meters away from its base, the angle of elevation is 15 degrees. So somewhere 25 meters away from the base, if you look at the top of the flagpole, the angle being created is 15 degrees. And then, given this, we want to calculate the height of the flagpole. So let's say that the height of the flagpole is x. Now, for this type of problem, it is always assumed that a standing object is perpendicular to the ground. And that means the angle that that object creates with the ground is always 90 degrees. So what we have right now is a triangle that is not just any triangle, but it's a right triangle. And whenever we look for a missing side of a triangle, or of a right triangle, then we could either use the Pythagorean theorem or the SOHCAHTOA, depending on what values are given. Now obviously, we cannot use Pythagorean theorem because the Pythagorean theorem requires two known sides. And the problem here only gives us one known side, which is 25. So our second option would be the SOHCAHTOA. So crucial to the selection of the function is on how you identify what are the given information. So I'll be using sine function if the opposite side and the hypotenuse is given. I can use cosine if the adjacent side and the hypotenuse is given, and I'll be using the tangent function when the opposite side and the adjacent side are given. So obviously, the hypotenuse is not given, so sine and cosine will not be our option here. So we will solve this problem using the tangent function. So how do we set up our tangent function? So the tangent of the angle 15 degrees is equal to the side opposite the angle, which is x, over the adjacent side, which is 25. So from here, we could create x is equal to 25 tangent 15 by multiplying or by cross multiplying 25 to tangent 15. And if you compute for this value, this will give you the value of x, which is the height of the flagpole. So I'll be leaving that to you as an exercise. I want you to plug this in your calculator, and whatever the value that you will get, so it's the height of the flagpole in meters, so that will be the answer to this question. Okay, so I hope you understand the explanation in this video, but just in case something is still confusing, I advise that you start the video again and watch carefully and take note of the ideas that I always add whenever I explain the solution to the problem. Okay, that's it.